Let me get everything situated for this live video. I appreciate everybody tapping in. Appreciate y'all for tapping in on this live video. Mikey T, the movie star here. First of all, I want everybody watching this to follow me on Instagram. That's right, y'all. I'm going to pin it up in the live chat. If you're watching this on demand, you can follow me on Instagram. I definitely appreciate everybody who follows based on this video. Today, we got some shit to talk about, man. Benny the Butcher is readying a new project with Black Soprano Family, BSF, Griselda, Westside Gunn, Conway. Benny the Butcher has a new project out to memorialize, to remember the late, great DJ Shay. That's right, y'all. So that's what we're talking about tonight. I'm actually going to go over the whole track listing in its entirety, all the features, the production. I'm going to be going over all of that. But also, it looks like 50 Cent is kicking up an old rivalry. 50 Cent is bringing up the past. Remember that Pay Me on Monday shit? You remember 50 started taking it very serious, every single person that actually owed him money in the industry. Well, somebody that actually worked with 50 in the past owed him about $1 million. 50 Cent was working with a director, producer. He's more prominently known for producing. He's done quite a few films, and I'm talking about 50 Cent popping up an old beef with a power producer. That's right, Randall Emmett. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing that correctly, not butchering the name. Now, Randall Emmett was going through a quite a dispute over the last few years. He got kind of put on blast by his ex. His ex did the unthinkable. His ex actually showed up on the set of 50 Cent's film. I think it's his new horror film. I think the horror film is called Skill House. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. You know what I'm saying? In the comment section, feel free. Definitely interested to see what 50 Cent has coming with a new horror film. But yo, 50 basically went in on this dude in the past. You know what I mean? He tweeted at Randall Emmett in the past. Lala Kent, the girlfriend at that point, he said, "Did you tell her you owed me $1 million over 6 years? Keep playing with me. Keep playing with me. And you're going to get your in front of everybody." 50 actually put up a screenshot. He blasted it on his IG. Allegedly, Randall paid him $250,000 of what he was owed. And 50 response was, "You better get my money, fool." This is a little minute ago. 50 hitting the dude up. Apparently, he owed 50 $1 million over the course of 6 years. I personally don't really get it. You know what I mean? If the guy's coming in and producing Power, if the guy's coming in, I don't know if he directed any, I don't think he directed any episodes of Power, but if this guy's coming in and actually producing your film, well, let me tell you guys, actually, one of the producer's main function is to put forth money for the film. So I wish 50 would be a little bit more clear about this. Yo, you lied about putting money forth for Power. Yo, you didn't put up what money you said you were. I'm not really sure where 50 is saying that this guy owes him $1 million. But apparently the money has been paid, but 50 still went as far. 50 Cent still went as far as to actually have Randall Emmett's ex come to his set. Lala Kent visited 50's movie set. She came in. They were all smiles. It was all hugs and kisses. But he said, 50 posted another message. "Randall, you better stop texting people talking shit because I get nervous. And you know how I get when I get nervous." Now, 50 also said, "I got my money, so I have no problem with Randall Emmett." 50 got his money. He has no problem with him. You know how 50 Cent gets when he gets nervous. How is that, you guys? Anybody in the chat? How does 50 Cent get when he gets nervous? You know what I mean? Put it in the comment section. You know what I mean? 50 said, "You know how I get when I get nervous." Yeah, so that's the old beef that 50 Cent's kicking up with one of his old producers from the Power show. You know, kind of crazy. Dude owes 50 Cent $1 million. Apparently, he kicked up 250,000, and then he kicked up the rest. Call me shocked. Call me shocked. Now, let's talk about DJ Shay. Long live DJ Shay. Rest in peace. Benny the Butcher actually is doing a new project. That's right, a new project, which we're going to talk about right now. That's right. I want to talk about all the tracks that Benny the Butcher, Griselda, Ricky Hyde, all the guys, and some notable features coming together on the Long Live DJ Shay project. Ricky Hyde actually had spoke about him in a very positive light, saying Shay had music to a T. He knew what it was supposed to sound like. He knew what it was supposed to. He knew the sound. He knew what he wanted. It sounded like he made sure he executed in the way he wanted it to be. Hyde, excuse me, I'm sorry for butchering that. Ricky Hyde said Shay had music to a T. He knew what it was supposed to sound like. He knew what it was supposed to sound like. He knew what he wanted it to sound like. And he made sure he executed it the way he wanted it to be. Hyde went on, Jay-Z walks in the room because Shay was actually there when Jay-Z initially came and signed these guys to The Rock. You know, Jay-Z walked in the room and he greets us all formally. The first thing Jay-Z said is, do you want to pop champagne first or do you want to sign the papers? That's exactly what he said to him first. What would you guys in the chat? What is everybody watching this? What would you have said if Jay-Z was like, what do you want to do first? Do you want to sign the papers or do you want to pop the champagne, man? Let me know what you guys would have done in the chat, man. So the Long Live DJ Shay project, actually, Benny posted a message on it on his Instagram that I want to read as well before we go over the full track listing, you guys. Benny had actually said this, which I'm going to read out. Benny said, long live DJ Shay track list. The artwork is done by Charlie Doves NYC. Production by DJ Premier, Alan the Chemist, Jansport, Pretty Ricky Hyde, and of course the late great DJ Shay, BSF. That's right, Shay did some hella production, you guys. Features from Crazy Bone. Features from OT The Real, Boldy James, Armani Caesar, Westside Gunn, Corey Guns. A lot of dope features on this project as well. So let's go over the project here, man. So we got the intro featuring Westside Gunn and Fuego Bass. Salute Fuego Bass, actually out of Connecticut. They had actually just done a show with Benny the Butcher recently. So that's the intro with Westside Gunn and Fuego Bass, and it's actually produced by DJ Shay. The second track is Shay Face. The third track is 297 Parkside featuring Stove Gotti. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. 297 Parkside featuring Stove Gotti. Danger Zone featuring OT The Real. That's right. We saw OT The Real actually get on a number of dates. OT The Real was all over that tour with Benny the Butcher. Really dope to see him getting a chance to explore, you know what I mean? A chance for him get to spread his wings. Actually, more talent, more audiences from all over the country getting to see OT The Real. That song right there, if anybody wants to check it out, Danger Zone featuring OT The Real. This is dropping soon. That is actually produced by Ricky Hyde. Pandemic Flow featuring Conway and Corey Guns. That's right. Young Money alumni, Corey Guns, actually produced by Alchemist. So that's a movie right there. Sit Down with Primo. Oh, excuse me. We've got Bastard Child on there as well. The track 6 is actually called Bastard Child. Track 7 is called Sit Down with Primo. Times is Rough, which will be dropping tonight at midnight. Times is Rough is produced by DJ Premier. I've been seeing Heem and Benny and everybody promoting that. That's dropping tonight at midnight if you're watching this. If you're watching it on demand, it's out right now. Mustachios. Think I'm butchering that title as well. That is featuring Boldy James, who we just saw on Dark Low's album, Borrowed Time with Harry Fraud, and it's produced by DJ Shay. Lilo featuring Bone Thugs and Harmonies, Crazy Bone. That's what I'm talking about. I was actually supposed to be getting in an interview with Crazy Bone. I had rid up a classic, man. So Crazy Bone is actually featured on the Long Live DJ Shay album on the track called Lilo. You've got Missing DJ Shay. You've got Bigger BSF featuring Armani Caesar, produced by Ricky Hyde. And then you've got Brody, produced by Jansport J. So it's definitely a dope track listing. We got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 cuts on this album. I'm really glad Benny the Butcher did something to remember DJ Shay. I mean, we see them always posting, always talking about Shay. You can tell how much of a, importance he played in their career. You know what I'm saying? So when you see something like this, it really makes you go, damn, people do have a lot of respect. People do have a lot of consideration for, the backbones of their groups. DJ Shay obviously was there for these guys, at a certain point in their life when they really needed it, man. And I respect the hell out of that. And I appreciate y'all for tapping in on this live video. Like I said, I'm going to be giving you a lot more shorts. So expect a lot more shorts from Mikey T, the movie star, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next episode. Peace.